Man, if it ain't one thing, it's another. Today is a good day though, man. It's a good day, y'all. It's a good day. Shit, it's a Tuesday. And as always, the beginning of the week, so it's a work week. You understand what I'm saying? Looking forward to Friday to hurry up and getting here, you know? Yeah, but other than that, man, how everybody doing in YouTube land? Let me send a special shout out to the Mac-Ass and the Maniacs, man, and to the Postman, the OG Gangster shows, and everybody else out there. You understand what I'm saying? Again, I woke up, somebody hitting me. Talking about somebody always got something to say. Talking about, well, you got to stop giving people points. Getting people points for talking about prison and all this other shit. Sometimes, man, motherfuckers can't find nothing better to talk about, right? So when they ain't got nothing good to say about themselves, they find something bad to say about somebody else. Hey, you know what, Southern California, man? I'm looking for a ghostwriter to help me write this book. That's something I really do want to write a book. How you doing, Michelle? Right, I really do want to write a book. Kev McAmelly Mel be one of my biggest encouragers when it comes to that. But I need a ghostwriter. I need somebody where I can sit down and just tell them and they can put it in print for me. You know what I mean? So if there's any ghostwriters out there and they tapping in, reach out to your boy Bam, man. Ask for my email and I'll give you my email and we can start elaborating on one of the number one top sellers, I believe. You know what I mean? But back to what I was saying, man, it's a trip. I woke up today while I was eating breakfast. One of my homies hit me and said, man, listen to the boy over here. I don't even like going to this particular person, the podcast, this little show, whatever the fuck he called it. Because he's like the PC cats. He throwing lugs, he throws shade at people, right? Because ain't nobody listening to him. He don't want nobody to listen to somebody else. Oh, man, that's all they talking about is prison stories. Check this out, man. I got a whole lot of stories for you. You understand what I'm saying? But I'm going to give you what you asked for. Now, if you tap into my show and ask me a question, I'm going to give you an answer to it. But on YouTube, we got to stop trying to tear each other down and help build each other. Ain't nothing wrong with building each other up, man. That's the biggest problems amongst black folks. We tend to want to always tear each other down when we don't have to. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm also tired of people inquiring about my opinion about people that supposed to have snitch jackets on. Check this out, man. I try to stay in my lane. You understand what I'm saying? The only reason I commented on the Mob James thing is because my name said, how do the Bams feel? So I gave my opinion on how I felt about it. That's not my business, man. That's not my business, right? But I'm an old school cat and I stick to the G code. If you put a snitch jacket on the person, you got the paperwork to present on that person. But that's on you to conduct your business with that person. That's not on me. That's not on nobody else. Because I'm not a fan of nobody that's snitching. I don't support snitching. You understand what I'm saying? I got the fake trolls coming up in here talking about the Gunner boy. Hey, man, I don't do dropouts, man. Listen what I'm telling you, man. I wasn't a dropout in prison. It's not in me. My mother didn't raise no punks. She ain't had no punks. My daddy ain't raised no punks. My big cousin, Big Ali and them, Mac Thomas and them, and Hamron, Big Ann Sumo and them, and Great Cross, Mac Wash, Pet Bull and them, they didn't raise no punks, man. I didn't have no choice but to stay there. You understand what I'm saying? Everybody ain't cut from the same cloth, man. Some dudes shouting it, but they ain't about it. I'm about it, man. I don't just shout it, I'm about it. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not a tough guy, but I ain't a scary guy. You understand what I'm saying? I survived in prison because I mind my own motherfucking business. You understand what I'm saying? When I was caught up in race riots, I didn't have no choice but to get caught up in race riot. The race riot didn't consist of just the Woods or the Hispanics going at Crips. It consisted of them going at brothers. And I'm a brother, so I had to stay down in order to survive, I had to stay down. And it was looked upon because I was a black man and because I represented Crip, so I'm a representation of Crip. See, this is what dudes need to understand too, man, when they get on here and try to say shit about dudes that gangbang in prison. Hey, Front Hood don't represent me. I represent Front Hood. So I got to represent Front Hood to the fullest degree. I got to give it 131%, don't give it nothing at all. You understand what I'm saying? Crip don't carry me, I carry Crip. You understand what I'm saying? And that's how Dot Moves feel too. That they hood don't carry them, they carry in their hoods. They're a representation of their neighborhood. So when we was in prison, man, and them race riots happened, it ain't like in the county jail, man. Listen to me, man. You know, in the county jail, when the Southerners and the Crips was going at it, we didn't have no assistance from other brothers. You understand what I'm saying? And it was sad, but it's a true story. That don't take away from what them dudes represented, what they neighborhoods was. It was just that was that individual say, hey, man, I ain't a Crip. That's my enemy, so I don't give a fuck who get at him. You understand what I'm saying? Bam, it's not like that. You can better believe, man, if I was in the county jail, I seen a Mahindra or Waupi go to blood, I'm going to assist that blood. Because 9 out of 10, if I don't, it's a 99% chance that I'm going to get dealt with later on in the game by my own people. Why did I let this brother get dealt with by Mahindra or Waupi? I don't get down out that kid, man, and people need to start understanding ain't nobody on here trying to glorify prison. I share my prison stories because I don't want a youngster to experience what I didn't already experience. I didn't already ran into the wall for him. So he ain't got to run into that wall. You understand what I'm saying? So when you hear these dudes saying we shouldn't be listening to these dudes and giving them points because they talking about prison, it sound like this dude, sound like these cats is jealous of what a person got to say because they jealous that they must want to experience prison. Because everything they say when it comes to convicts is this. Oh man, fuck them dudes. But I don't see this dude, this particular individual, accomplishing nothing in his life. Because all he do is get on YouTube complaining about his life. Something's never going right for him. You understand what I'm saying? Now somebody told me, man, when it ain't going wrong, you need to when everything is going wrong, you need to take a look in the mirror and see what you're doing. See the role that you play in it. You understand what I'm saying? See, my life is going good today because I'm no longer doing the shit I used to do. Today, I'm doing some responsible shit. I work every day, Monday through Friday, from 6 p.m. to 3:30 in the morning, Monday through Fridays. Sometimes I work 12-hour shifts. Do I complain? Yeah, but complaining, if I respond to my complaints, bills don't get paid. You feel me? Somebody says it's all about chasing the bag. Well, once you got the job, the bag is not being chased no more. Then you go to work to secure the bag, to make sure you get your paycheck, make sure your hot water work, make sure your stove can come on, make sure you got heat in your house. So let's stop being a hater of what somebody doing with their life because they done turned their life around and you still sitting on your motherfucking porch step, smoking a fucking blunt all motherfucking day and ain't got nothing better to do but complain about the problems in your life when the biggest problem is your motherfucking self. You understand what I'm saying? Dudes need to start congratulating a brother instead of trying to put a brother down, man. You understand what I'm saying? All right, I experienced a whole lot in my lifetime. I was in and out of jail since the age of 12. You understand what I'm saying? Do I regret that? Yeah, I do. You understand what I'm saying? Stop hating on somebody because they got more viewers than you. You understand what I'm saying? Maybe, and I'm going to take a note out of Kev Mack book. Maybe if these brothers that got recognized, because the only reason people recognize you is because you was on the Kev Mack show, maybe your viewers would go up if you give Kev Mack his recognition. You understand what I'm saying? If you give Melly Mel his recognition, see, watch this, man. I got to give Kev Mack his recognition. I got to give Melly Mel his recognition because the only reason y'all know about Bam, because since I was on the Kev Mack show. And every time he invite me there, I'm going to go there with open arms. You understand? I love being on Kev Mack's show. I love being on Melly Mel's show. Now, when it comes to them, these individuals or who they interview, I have nothing to do with who they interview, and I look at every show they do. You understand what I'm saying? But I consider them brothers as journalists. Kev Mack is a gang-banging historian. He does this due diligence at checking out the stories that's being presented to him, for he won't put falsehood out there. Yet you always got people that got something else to say, man. Hey, don't hate on Bam because you ain't Bam. because I don't want to be nobody but me. It's easy being me. It's hard being somebody else. Trust and believe that. I know how to be me. I'm not putting 100 on the 10. I'm not trying to make myself out to this tough, macho-ass motherfucker, because I'm not no tough, macho motherfucker. I'm just not a punk. You understand what I'm saying? I survived in prison because I minded my business. I didn't take nothing personal. You understand what I'm saying? I didn't take nothing personal. I'm tired of dudes asking me about CCOs and Blue Notes squabbling. Hey, it wasn't internal. That was just business. It wasn't personal. I got a lot of Blue Notes that's my friends. You understand what I'm saying? I've never been a set tripper. I never believed in that crip on crip violence shit. That happened in prison, and it was something we got past. And we still got the utmost sea love for each other. You understand what I'm saying? I don't trip on Damoos because I'm not an active gang member no more. I'm a non-active gang member, but I'm from Front Hood, Compton, Crip. You understand what I'm saying? I promote my neighborhood in a positive way today, not in a negative way. I'm always put an F cap on, man, because I love them. But this is what people need to understand. I'm a gangbanger that used to use drugs and all that. And when I was on drugs, man, I ain't putting no F hat on because I wasn't worthy of wearing that F hat. Once I got off drugs, I was worthy enough to wear an F hat because I'm representing it the way it's supposed to be represented in an honorable way. You understand what I'm saying? I try not to do things to tarnish the image of my neighborhood. You understand what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it 100 when it comes to Cripping. I'm an OG Crip, so I'm gonna keep it 100, and I'm gonna represent Crip to the fullest. Crip business is my business. It ain't just got to be Front Hood business to be my business. If it's Crip business, it's my business. If it's dealing with Keywayism, that's my business. But when it comes to Damoos, that's not my business. Yeah, I got opinions of and love for certain Damoos, but it's certain things I'm not gonna get caught up in the controversy with for other people to be tapping into my show saying this and saying that. I'm not on them levels, man. That's kid shit. I'm on some grown man shit. Whether motherfucker want to believe it or not, I'm on some real grown man shit. You understand what I'm saying? People was constantly asking me about Too Pretty Kenny. Watch this, man. Too Pretty Kenny got a book. If what you said you heard, and I'm talking about this dude, 100 Hands. If what you said you heard, you should have asked him about it when he was on the show talking. Why would you want to ask me? Then you turn around and do this. How do I feel about people putting people on their podcast when people say they rats? Shit, man. How do you feel about a motherfucker and crying about it? You understand what I'm saying? Sometimes, man, people who never gangbang got a whole lot. They look for the negative shit from the gang members like me. They don't look for the positive that we might be doing. That the enlightenments we giving about these prison stories and talking about how it used to be back in the day, that we really enlightening people that this is what's not need to be did no more. You feel what I'm saying? That some of the things that we did in our life, we truly do regret. Hey man, I done stole brothers and I ain't had no right to steal them based on the color of a rag. You feel what I'm saying? It's a damn shame when we got to hurt each other and kill each other and the white man sitting back laughing at us. The Hispanics sitting back laughing at us, saying, oh, that's what they do. But see, I'm here to tell you too, Hispanics sit up and say that, but check this out, man, they do the same thing we do. They gang bang, you feel me? Big John resting in peace, homie. You feel me? We're talking about Big John from Front Hood, he resting in peace. You understand what I'm saying? But understand one thing, man. As a G, I'm here to promote positive shit. I'm not here to advocate violence at nobody. I'm gonna always keep it 100 with y'all. I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all. Do I like that a lot of dudes? Do I like how dudes up north cats that got their own podcasts and they throw lugs? They throw shade and lugs at us. So I'm here to represent that they throwing these fucked up lugs and shades at us, but they're not telling you about their motherfucking self. See, if I was in a piece seat up and was a gang member drop out, I shouldn't have an opinion on gang shit no more. It's obvious when you dropped out, you saying you wasn't a gang, you're no longer a gang member. So why should your opinion be relevant? You understand what I'm saying? When you get on YouTube and say, I'm denouncing this, well, if you denounce something, stop speaking on it. Agenda of wanting to assassinate what you once represented and found out that you wasn't worthy no more to represent that, and they didn't want you to be a part of it. You understand what I'm saying? Half of these dudes, man, they got something to say about Keywayism, Damuism on YouTube in a negative way, can't go in their own motherfucking neighborhoods. Their homies don't want to see them. So I still fuck around in my hood. I still hang out with my homies. I tap in with my little homies each and every motherfucking day. You understand what I'm saying? It's a tradition that it's a procedure every morning. Me and my little nigga Redbird talk. You understand what I'm saying? I'd hit my little homie Bone. I hit my homie T-Tuck them. Feel insane, bug them. You understand what I'm saying? And don't hate on another being reputable and you're no longer, you never was reputable. You never was relevant to what you represented. So don't hate on somebody else that's relevant, man. That hold himself in high esteem about himself. He don't like most of these dudes that try to belittle people on YouTube got a very low self-esteem about their motherfucking self. That's just Bam opinion. You understand what I'm saying? And I be wondering if they need to put on a motherfucking skirt or something. Like this cat, one of my homies get at me and said, man, this dude is saying all OG Compton Chris was into this booty bandit shit in the pen. I don't know where this dude get this shit from. You feel me? I'm like the homie had said, hey, stop painting the picture that Chris was into that. All Chris wasn't into that. All Bloods wasn't into that in the pen. I look at that shit as really being taboo. That's perverted to me. I'm not a perverted ass individual. You feel me? I love the black woman. I'm not finna belittle myself and then want to fuck with a sister. I don't get down out that kid. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not dwelling on who did and who didn't do it. You understand what I'm saying? That's no business of mine. It's no concern of mine. I give a fuck. I care less. But I'm not gonna allow people to get on YouTube and want to belittle Keywayism and Damuism. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, all right, you regretted being a gang member. It's sad that everybody, we end up hurting each other, but you knew the job was dangerous when you took it. You knew it was like this when you walked through the line, you got put on. You knew it was like this. But you thought it was gonna be a walk in the park? You thought we was gonna be playing Jackson and all this with Damus and all, that wasn't what it was gonna be. You knew it wasn't gonna be that. So don't come with this bullshit later on. You understand what I'm saying? I know motherfuckers, man. I just seen an incident when I was in Juvenile Hall, man. I seen a dude from Fruit Town, right? Slap the shit out of another Compton Crip in the back of his motherfucking head, right? This Damu was on swole from Fruit Town. But the Crip dude didn't do nothing. Bam had to take the slack off of him and get on the Damu. See, he ain't gonna tell you that incident. He ain't gonna tell you how motherfucker punked him and Bam came to his aid and saved his punk ass. You feel me? When it should have been a 2-on-1. Once the dude got on him and I got on the Damu, he should have been assistant, but he didn't. But Bam handled that. And it made, watch this, me and the Damu boy ended up getting tight. You understand what I'm saying? Because he respected my get down. Like, man, this little motherfucker with the business. So don't hate on somebody, man, because you ain't with the business. You understand what I'm saying? Because you soft as cotton. You trying to be more than what the fuck you is. You trying to want motherfuckers to believe you the first motherfucker that you created some type of, you set a trend for motherfuckers to follow. No, man, motherfuckers don't follow busters. When motherfuckers start following busters? In what book you done read that in? In what neighborhood you see motherfuckers following busters in? Oh, you got a whole lot of wannabe OG motherfuckers, but that's a title earned, not just given. You don't think these youngsters see through that bullshit? It's so transparent they can see through it. See, watch this, man. I don't blame these youngsters for what's going on. I blame us for what's going on. Because watch this, man. This younger generation just doing what they seen us do. And the reason a lot of OG motherfuckers is mad at it, keeping it 100, because they doing it raw than what we did it. Yeah, they doing it raw than what we did it. They walking around with 30-round clips and these motherfucking pistols they got. And they putting their work in. Yeah, you got some that do drive-bys and shooting the wrong motherfucker. And they don't, and that bothers them when they do it. But they doing it raw than us. What we need to be trying to figure out is a solution to the motherfucking problem instead of trying to perpetuate the bullshit. Just stop throwing irons and logs in the motherfucking fire, man. The flame don't need to go up, it needs to come down. You understand what I'm saying? So all you busters that got all this negative opinion about what motherfuckers like me accusing them talking about on YouTube, a rockhead, hey, man, keep that shit to y'all motherfucking self, man. Go join a haters club and serve that shit to some haters, man. Stop trying to serve that to these people in YouTube that's really trying to get some game, man. Don't hate it because you can't be the messenger of the game. Just be the receiver of it, man. Everybody got to learn how to play their motherfucking position and stop with the bullshit. Stop being a motherfucking hater and congratulate your motherfucking homeboys when they turn their life around. When they ain't sitting on YouTube complaining about their marriages, complaining about shit ain't going right in their motherfucking household. Shit in my household is going cool as a motherfucker. Me and my girl is straight. You understand what I'm saying? We don't have bullshit ass arguments. You understand what I'm saying? But watch this. When I wasn't working, and she worked too, my girl worked 2 motherfucking jobs. She's a fucking nurse. And when I wasn't working and she had to fit the bill on everything, it was always a motherfucking problem. Now that I'm a participant in fitting bills, everything is cool. It's more smiling than frowning. It's more having fun with each other instead of faking like we having fun. We want to go out to eat dinner, but we really looking at each other crazy. No, we don't do that no more. We enjoy each other's company. So don't hate on what somebody else doing, man. Let that hate motivate you into being something better than you ever been in your motherfucking life. Because if you always want to be a zero, that's what you're going to be. I ain't never been a zero. You understand what I'm saying? I'm trying to be a positive role model in my community today. I'm trying to be a positive role model on YouTube. You understand what I'm saying? I'm going to stay sharing my experience, strength, and hope with the people in YouTube. That if a young sister that got a son and he's in his early teens and he might need someone that can talk to him, become a mentor in his life, that she reach out to me if I can talk to him. It's all about saving the black youth and the black communities, man. All this other shit, these other cats we coming with, hey man, miss me. If you ain't learned this already, when you talk negative about a whole lot of motherfuckers, that make people want to fall into that negativity because they want to experience what you say. They want to go see if it's true what you saying. So let's keep it 100. Let's keep it 100, man. Stop hating. Stop hating, man. Stop acting like the motherfuckers that dropped their tail in the penitentiary and went to the S&Y yards. You understand what I'm saying? Everybody, you can't be what you're not. You're not a soldier. All Crips wasn't soldiers. All Damus wasn't soldiers. Every hood got cowards. Every hood got a ratitude. That's something we can't get around. Every hood got it. We can't get around it. Everybody can't be a Bay Rob. Everybody can't be an Inch. Everybody can't be a Bay Rob from the Tanner. You understand what I'm saying? Everybody can't be a Keto Rock from the 60s. You understand what I'm saying? But everybody can be their motherfucking self. Don't subscribe to these dudes' show. Hey, you ain't nobody telling you to subscribe to my show. Nigga, you ain't got to subscribe to this. Shit. Continue subscribing to bullshit. And continue running from this real shit. You understand what I'm saying? That's how I look at it, man. The truth hurts some people, y'all. Some people don't know how to accept the truth. Some people so caught up and convinced and believing their own lies that the truth blinds them dudes. And they don't want nobody else to embrace the truth. You understand what I'm saying? Hey, man. And I always say this. Wasn't no one-man wrecking crew in prison. You had people that took things personal in prison. When you hear these brothers, like the little brother that asked me, I love the question. He said, man, I can't see myself supporting my op in the pen because he might stab me. No, brother, that ain't going to happen. You understand? But he said, I can't see myself supporting the motherfucker that killed my homie. But check this out, man. Majority of the Crips and Bloods that's in there for murder is walking amongst the person they killed homeboys. They don't think they didn't have problems when they first came. They might have endured them problems in LA County Jail because prison got its own rules and regulations. Some things you got to leave left alone. But now you can take behind yourself and say, hey, man, I'm going to handle my business regardless of how a motherfucker feel. But trust and believe, man, wasn't no motherfucker hitting the lines talking about, oh, man, this motherfucker killed my homie, and this is what we going to do. Nah. You understand what I'm saying? That ain't going to happen, man. If that was the case, man, it wouldn't be no Crips and Damus relationships out here. If motherfuckers was stuck in that type of attitude and had that type of mentality, your hood killed my homie, so I don't want to fuck with you. A lot of keyways and Damus that's chasing money, man, represent one motherfucking thing, and that's the green currency. And the only motherfuckers on that motherfucker is some white dead people. And I admire them white dead men on the U.S. currency. You understand what I'm saying? I like folding them, like ironing them, putting them in my motherfucking pocket. So no, man, let's learn how to love each other and encourage each other doing things better for the community. Let's stop hating on one another, because that you know, that shit it give you a bitter taste in your motherfucking mouth. If you don't want to subscribe to BAM, you ain't got to subscribe to OG BAM Compton Front Hood, man. I'm not begging you to subscribe, but if you're looking for some real shit, subscribe to OG BAM Compton Front Hood. You looking for a motherfucker that ain't gonna put a cut on nothing? Subscribe to me. Support the channel. Hit that like and subscribe, bro. Throw a dog old bone sometimes. Show me that you're willing to support me, because I'm gonna always throw the real at you. And my truth is not meant or intended to hurt anyone. I'm just trying to enlighten you to what this other bullshit motherfuckers just throwing at us. You understand? Well, see, this is what they really be mad at. They mad because a motherfucker is telling the truth and they ain't got nothing but lies to tell. That's what they mad at, y'all. You understand what I'm saying? So let's weigh the difference. Do you want the truth or do you want a lie? I don't see a balance in that. I see the truth here. I see the lie there. So it ain't no balance. You feel what I'm saying? Support the channel, man. Hit the like and subscribe button. And as always, man, if ain't nobody told you they love you today, OG BAM love you. And as always, I'm always asking, every time I go live before I go to work, I'm asking somebody to buy me lunch, man. Now, if I'm out of pocket with that, somebody in my audience tell me I'm out of pocket. But if I'm not out of pocket, Subway, Jack in the Box, Mickey D, say, man, $OG BAM 131, somebody buy me lunch today. Simple as that, man. It's not pimping you. That's just saying, hey, look out for your boy. You understand what I'm saying? With that said, man, y'all have a lovely day. It's the best 27 minutes and a half I can give y'all. Ain't nobody told you they love you today. OG BAM love you. Peace.